This is an Evergreen Media Network production. And now, it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is another edition with On the Spot with EGM. I am your host today, William Tiller. And today, as you can see, we are joined by the United Way of Indian River County to talk about the Day of Caring. And to talk about the Day of Caring, I brought on a special guest today, Amanda Morgan. Amanda, how are we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, very good. I'm excited to talk about the Day of Caring and what the United Way does for that event. If you want to kind of talk about the Day of Caring and why is it important to the community?
Sure. So this is the United Way's 29th annual Day of Caring event, and it's sponsored by Publix. It's a great opportunity for our community members to get together and spend a morning helping our local organizations that do so much good for our community.
Right. And we always love projects for the community and giving back. And when is this Day of Caring? I kind of know this has been an annual tradition as well. You said this is your first Day of Caring here for the United Way of Indian River County. How long has this been going on and why is it important for the community?
So this is our 29th year doing this.
Wow.
And it is being held October 26th, which is a Saturday this year. We start the day off at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex,
Very
8
cool.
a.m. With a complimentary breakfast and a little, like a warm up, just, kind of like a pep rally to get it started. And then the day begins at the host sites that do the projects at 9 a.m. and usually runs until about 12. So 3 hours.
I love it. And especially over there at the Jackie Robinson Complex, that's all brand new now, brand new facility. And what kind of projects can local groups submit for this Day of Caring? And that's an unusual question. What does that mean, submit projects to this Day of Caring?
So we have, so last year we had 60 different projects from the community, from, weeding, beautification efforts. We had some renovation, construction, like light construction work. The food bank had some packaging and boxing things that they wanted help with, administrative, clerical work. Sometimes we just have people do like birthday cards or, thinking of you cards. There's many, many different things that you can do. We do encourage, the United Way encourages you to submit the project and let's see if we can help you.
Absolutely. And this is so cool. It's such a cool event for the community. And it just seems like it's sort of like just a big rally. You have the breakfast in the morning, you pep rally, you're at the baseball fields. It just feels like it's just an all around day of giving back to the community.
Yes, it is. And last year we had, over 800 volunteers that came out and got together. And like I said, we had over 60 projects that wouldn't have been able to happen without all the amazing volunteers coming out.
And that's what it is. It's volunteers. And if anybody wanted to volunteer for this event and get, start logging those hours, sort of say, with this annual event, how do they go about that? Do they come to the United Way to Indian River County? Do they go to the website? What's the best way to make sure they can volunteer? So
our volunteer opportunity opens on August 30th, and you can do it online. You go to the website. It's www.unitedway.org/DOC. Right now, our projects are currently open, so that's the only link that can be clicked. But as of August 30th, the volunteer side opens up, so you'll be able to volunteer. I also, if you're not very computer friendly, I do have applications that are hard copies. You could come into the office. I could email one to the person. So there's different opportunities to be able to sign up to volunteer and also for the projects as well.
Man, if there's ever an event to volunteer for, this sounds like the event to volunteer for, especially since it's going to be in the fall. It's going to be nice weather. Not going to be any excuse of it being too hot. You're going to get too sweaty out there. And especially since you're going to be helping out the community. I think that's the biggest thing here. We love to do that with these on the spots, is highlight the community and all these projects. And this just seems like a day that everybody comes together for, not just one organization.
Yes.
And talking about those local groups, are there any examples of these projects that have been submitted in the past that have affected the community?
Oh, yeah. So we have the Arc of Indian River County. they do a project. It was a campus beautification project. So we had a team of volunteers go and help with weeding and, just cleaning up the campus. The Treasure Coast Food Bank, we had a food boxing team go in and help with that. We get a donation, or I'm sorry, not a donation, but a grant from PNC's Grow Up Great. And we packed 250 early learning kits for RCMA. And all the supplies came from the PNC Grow Up Great grant.
Now that's just really cool. So any organization in the county can submit a project or submit something for the Day of Caring.
Yes, absolutely. We encourage you to.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like almost like an insider competition. Who can do, you don't want it to be, but who can do more in the community to volunteer for that Day of Caring. It's like, I'm standing out because my business is doing this, my business is doing this. It just seems like it kind of grows into a natural competition among organizations and businesses.
Well, and also you don't have to have a project. So our businesses, the organizations, if they don't have a project, they're welcome to sign up as a team to volunteer to help with the other organizations that do have projects.
Teamwork makes the dream work. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. And now those teams that you say, those organizations that want to get together for this Day of Caring, how do they go about submitting these projects for the Day of Caring, getting those ideas and those things that they want to do submitted in to make sure that they're part of that quote unquote competition for the Day of Caring? So
to sign up for a project, again, you go to our website, which is www.unitedway.org/DOC. And you'll see where it says project sign up. You'll just click on that. I do have applications that I can print or email if you're having any issues with the website, or you can call 772-567-8900, and my extension is 120. And my email address is amanda.morgan@unitedwayirc.org. So there's 3 different ways that you can get signed up for a project. And when the volunteer side opens up, that's the same options.
Oh, man, I can't wait for that volunteer option to sign up. I'm thinking about volunteering myself. And of course, Amanda, we've been talking with Amanda Morgan here, the Community Impact Coordinator of the United Way of Indian River County. And I can already tell your organization is going to be awesome at helping these volunteers, helping these organizations. But just for the folks out there listening, what kind of help do these places get from your team when they sign up for the Day of Caring?
So they get dedicated volunteers that come in with a purpose, and that purpose is to help that organization with whatever project that they might have. A lot of times, our organizations have, they're doing so much good for our community that they might not have the resources to complete these projects that they would like done. So that's where Day of Caring comes in, and they make it possible for these organizations that do so much good for our community to come in and help them.
The biggest trend, the thing that I'm hearing all morning here is teamwork. It's just teamwork, making the community better. It's not one person over the other person. It's not one organization trying to do more than the other. It's everybody coming together for this Day of Caring. Amanda, we've talked about how people can sign up. We've talked about the day. What else can we share about this Day of Caring? It's coming up in October, so people have plenty of time to make sure they get those projects submitted, those ideas, those volunteer plans submitted as well. Make sure you get those schedules planned out. What else can we share about the Day of Caring here today when we're just a few months out from this event?
Don't be scared to submit your project. We want to help our community. We have so many amazing volunteers that want to help. So submit your project. If you don't have a project to submit, please wait until the volunteers sign up and sign up. You can sign up individually as a team. There is not an age limit to volunteer. If you are a minor, you do have to have a chaperone, but we do accommodate for all situations. Don't be scared to sign up.
And Amanda, we talked off air before we came on today as we're wrapping up the show here. We're on the spot with EGM. You're pretty new to the United Way of Indian River County. What's one thing or what's the coolest thing so far that you've learned about the United Way of Indian River County and how it helps the community?
So I was not aware of how much United Way does for the community. They help nonprofit organizations quite a bit, and I'm very happy that I get to be a part of this organization. I've been in the volunteer field for a very long time, and I absolutely love what the United Way does, and I can't wait for Day of Caring to start.
Oh, me too. I'm excited, guys. Go check it out. United Way of Indian River County, Day of Caring, coming up October 26th. Make sure to jump over to that website, get signed up, get those projects submitted as well. Make sure you volunteer. It sounds like such a cool event. Amanda, thank you very much for joining us here today on the Spot with EGM. You've been a wonderful guest, and I hope people sign up. This is going to be awesome here in October.
Yes, thank you.
Of course. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for joining us here on the Spot with EGM. I've been your host, William Tiller, and you have a great day.